Hello everyone, welcome back on this channel. So today in this video I am back with another vacancy as GET and MT management trainee at Hyundai Mobis. So first I will tell about this Mobis. So basically this Hyundai Mobis is a sister company of Hyundai Motors only, right? And they provide after sales parts and accessories, right? So they don't have anything to do with research and development of the engines and chassis, brakes, etc. They don't have anything to do with any type of production, any type of, even they don't have anything to do with the warehousing of the cars basically. So they deal with only the accessories which are provided after the car is dispatched. I mean, after the customer has bought the car, right? So like if you go to any showroom of a car, then they have some like seat covers, then then there are multiple accessories like seat covers and spoilers, etc. All these things. So all those things are provided by Mobis, Hyundai Mobis, right? Okay, so now this recruitment is as GET and MT, right? So I'll provide you the link in the description. As you will click on the link, you will be directed to the Naukri.com page, and trust me, that link is really genuine. As I personally, I guess 1 week ago or 10 days ago, I personally applied for this job and I even got selected for this role. I'll share my offer letter also with you, and you can see all the compensation details also, right? So okay, so I'll directly now reach out you to the page. So this is the link, this is the page basically at naukri.com. So they have mentioned here warehouse and logistics trainee, right? You should be a fresher or 2 years of experience. Don't worry, all the freshers are eligible for this, right? No freshers, I'll write here, right? Okay, now they have mentioned here the CTC also. It's 3.5 to 4.25, right? So now let me tell you that they have pretty much a decent compensation or allowances which they provide, and I'm not just exaggerating about things. I'll share my offer letter with you. You can see it yourself also. So now if you have just a BTech degree, right? Then they have just mentioned 3.5. It won't be 3.5, it would be 3.6, I guess, right? It's plus other allowances, and trust me, they have got pretty good allowances, right? And if you have your master's degree or MBA, MTech or MBA, right, then you will be provided 4.25 plus other allowances, right? So what are the other allowances? I'll share with you in the offer letter only. I'll describe about that, right? So now you can see how much are job applicants, 3,800 something, right? So it's a high number basically, and they have mentioned it here. Graduate engineering trainee level 1 or level 2. So basically this is for this only I told you, BTech and MTech or MBA, right? This is for BTech and this is for MTech slash MBA, right? Okay, now I'll tell you the job description and roles. So this is the roles and responsibilities. So first is coordination with transport and dealers, right? Second is outbound logistics management. Third is logistics administration, monitoring on delivery, vehicle occupancy and claim ratio, right? And the last one is logistics MIS preparation. So what is this MIS? MIS is basically it's basically a report in which you describe about the inbound and outbound operations, that which truck came, what were the specifications, and what were the specifications which went out, and what was the time in which they unloaded and loaded the stuffs, right? So all this is a very basic thing which I am telling you. It's a much more advanced than that. So basically you have to prepare the MIS reports also. Now the skills which you require are expert in Excel, PowerPoint and MS Office, MS Office, Microsoft Office. Second is excellent communication and presentation skills. Then comes strong organization skills, should possess excellent skills in new technologies. And then comes analytical skills, right? So now let me tell you for your what will be the selection process, because as I myself went through the whole selection process, so I think I'm the best person who can describe this thing, right? So now let me tell you what will be the things. Yes, so your round one would be test, they'll send you a link in which you'll have to give your assessment. So that assessment would comprise of your aptitude, right? I don't think the spelling is right. No, it's correct. Yeah, aptitude and your domain test, right? So domain test would be 40% and aptitude would be 60%. So this aptitude will comprise all those reasoning, quant, and English. You know these things, I guess. Yes. So this will be test, and what is the qualifying? You need to get 60% marks in this. 60% overall. Paper is of 100 marks. You need to get. I'll directly write it. 60 out of 100. This is your qualifying criteria. If you will qualify this particular 60 marks barrier, then you will come out to the interview round, right? Now let me tell you, now they have mentioned in this particular job vacancy that it's related to warehousing, right? But let me tell you that they have multiple vacancies in their head office as well, right? So personally I was selected for the head office role only. So there are multiple roles basically, and this particular vacancy, this in warehousing and logistics, it's related with SCM industry, supply chain management. So if you will get selected, so they will take your interviews and they will find that you are fitting according to your skills and your interview skills, you are fitting in which department. So they'll put you in that department. So for interview, let me tell you that round one, they'll have, I guess, 3 to 4 rounds of interview. Yeah, that would comprise technical as well as your HR round, everything. 4 rounds basically. I must write here, right? So first round would be virtual. It can be virtual basically. For me, they called me in the head office. Their head office is in Gurgaon Cyber Park, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So, but if on requesting this, they can take it virtually, right? Round one and round two, right? For the upcoming rounds, you need to come to the head office, but no issues in that. If you are getting selected in round one or round two, most probably you will get finally selected, and it's not a big deal. I'll tell you what all you need to require for this particular interview also, right? So basically, for the test, if you are giving it from mechanical, right, focus on these topics, right? IC engine, thermodynamics, SOM, fluid machines, right? Fluid mechanics, I guess basic questions were asked, but fluid machines, if you'll revise your notes, basically everyone has his notes, right? So your test would be pretty much fine. So the things which were less dominant in the test were uh, theory of machines and machine design. So these were less important, so basically you can neglect these things. Focus on these things. Also you can focus on power plant, right? And you can neglect this theory of machines and machine design. Something which you can see in theory of machine is basics about gears, mechanisms, and gyroscopic couples, nothing else. So these things might be enough for your test. And aptitude, quant, and reasoning, English, etc., all these things you know it better than me, what to do and what not to do. So those are basics, not any high level stuff or something. All basic questions are asked, so no need to worry about it. Just revise this, right? So now I will tell you about the interview. So for interview, focus on these things. First thing which is very important is Excel, as they have mentioned. So in my interview, 50% questions were from Excel, right? That may comprise of how much do you know about Excel, then what you can do in Excel, right? So like typing data is not a big thing, so no need to tell those things only. You need to study about Excel. You should be prepared with all those skills like advanced Excel basically, I must say. You should be thorough with lookups. This thing, you mind my words. Lookups are very important for the interview. They particularly asked me about VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and XLOOKUP. They even asked the syntax, how to write XLOOKUP in a particular tab and what is the use. Then it goes from left to right, up to down, all those things, how and why we use, what type of data we can extract with that, right? First thing is lookups, right? Second is macros. Third is basics of VBA, like what is VBA. This thing only they asked from me. Macros in detail they asked. VBA only, what is VBA, right? Next comes graphs. how to plot graphs, which graph is used under what circumstances, and what type of data can be represented by this graph, right? So these were the things which you need from Excel, right? Now, second most thing which you need to focus and you need to revise basically is your project, final year project. What you did, why you did, and what was your contribution, what was your team members contribution, and what was the outcome of that project. If you have published any research paper or any patent, then obviously it will add stars to your interview basically, right? So this was about the project. Please revise thoroughly your projects and write only those things in the resume which you are sure about. No need to mention any uncertain projects which you don't have any idea. You will be caught. Third thing. Third thing are your certifications on latest technologies. That may be even Python basically. Python and SQL. Maybe these were the add-ons because I had these skills, so basically I wrote them. So interviewer asked me questions from SQL, right? If you don't have, then obviously he won't ask. Most probably your interview 70 to 80% would be resume based only, but what question he would ask, that depends on him. I also had one more thing, Six Sigma in my resume. So couple of questions were asked from Six Sigma. What is Six Sigma? Then throw some light on the applications of Six Sigma. Can you name some companies which are working under Six Sigma? Then what are control charts? Then write values of CPC, CPK, all those things, write the formulas. So Six Sigma basically, if you have put in your resume, please be sure that you revise it very properly, because as per my experience basically, the interviewer was very confident in Six Sigma, and sir was asking me a couple of questions from this, and they were even not easy. Like he was giving particular situations to me, like if I write this value, then how this formula would change and all these stuffs. So please revise all those things which are written in your resume, right? Now, fifth thing, you need to know about the MOBIS. What are they operating? First, let me think. You can add this particular point also, that this particular MOBIS is under 10 most profitable companies of South Korea. You can check on internet, right? 10 most profitable companies, right? Of South Korea basically, not in the world, but South Korea. So you can add these points also, right? Read thoroughly about the company, what they do, what they don't do basically, that thing also you keep in mind. Like you should be clear, because the offices which they are hiring for are related with logistics and sales and marketing, right? So don't expect anything that you will be working in R&D sectors or all those things. Basically, if you are interested in these things, you can directly apply for this. So you can show your interest also, like if you've done internships in roles of sales and marketing, please mention in your resume, and anything you are confident about, please do mention in your resume, right? So this was the things which are must for the interview process, and if you will revise these things and do all these activities, then surely you will get selected. And please focus on this thing. This thing can change the fortune of your interview, right? If you have good communication skills and you can present yourself like a product, basically you yourself are a product. If you can present yourself like a product to the company, and you can tell them how you will benefit to them, how you can increase their revenue, or why should they hire you instead of your other 3000 rivals which are applying for the job, so no doubt that you surely you'll be selected, right? So this was from the interview process, what you need to do and what you not don't need to do. No need to study anything more technical for the interview, they won't ask, because this role is not particularly technical. It's more or less into sales and marketing and logistics and warehousing. So study only those things which are relevant. So here they have clearly mentioned logistics executive. Industry type is automobile. Functional area is procurement and supply chain management, which SCM this is called basically. Employment type full time, SCM and logistics, and your specialization should be engineering in any specialization, right? But trust me, mechanical and automobile people would be preferred. And if you are found good, like you'll surely apply for this particular role only from this particular link for logistics only, but you seem to be good to them, they'll directly recruit you for the head office, right? So for me, they recruited me for the head office role only, right? So now for applying, you can directly register to apply if you haven't registered on naukri.com, and if you are registered user, then log in to apply. So if you log in, you can directly apply. Many things would not be asked. You can directly click and you will be like you can apply, right? Now here they have mentioned that contact person is Mr. Himanshu Kamboj sir, right? He is the company recruiter at Hyundai Mobis. So this is the address which basically they have shown. So I'll give you his mail ID also. I have his number also. So but number I'll not give because that will be unethical to share someone's personal number. I'll give his mail ID. You can drop a mail to him along with your resume and short cover letter also regarding your profile, right? So I'll tell his mail ID also. I'll write on the screen. So this is the mail ID of Himanshu sir. You can drop your resume and in a formal way basically that why should he hire you, and you can write a brief details about your profile, right? So now I will show you my offer letter, so you will get an idea of the compensation details. But before that, I would like to tell you that this particular like warehousing role is for Dharuheda, right? So this is in Gurgaon. I guess it's outside Gurgaon basically. I guess 1 hour it takes from Gurgaon, because as it is a warehouse, so warehouse is very big, so that cannot be inside a particular city, right? So it's outside Gurgaon. It takes 1 hour from Gurgaon, right? And if you are selected for head office, then that would be Gurgaon Cyber Hub proper in their head office. Okay. So this is my offer letter. So they have written it. Dear Mr. Asim Acharya, we appreciate your interest in being associated with us, and thank you for sparing the time to attend our assessment processes. I am writing this email on a happy note to intimate your selection as MT Management Trainee 2, Internal Audit Department at our head office based in Gurgaon. Right. So I got a role of MT2. So why MT2? Because I hold a master's degree basically. That's why I was offered a role of MT2 level 2, which they have mentioned, right? So now they have written these salary breakup, so you can read it out, you can get an idea. So now basically in short, total CTC per month was 34.3 plus 1700, right? So this will come out to be 36k, right? Now from 36k, what would be deducted is your PF, right? Your contribution and employer's contribution, that would be 3600, right? So the in hand which you would get as MT2 is 32,400, right? So this is your in hand salary which you will receive in your bank account after all the deductions every month. You can read other all these things yourself. I don't need to make this video long, right? And the other benefits which would be provided is medical insurance including parents, spouse and 2 children, right? So this health insurance has two components. First is GMC, group medical claim, right? So that will be of 3 lakhs annually, right? 3 lakhs per annum, right? And this will include you and your parents, both mother and father, right? So in this you can claim 3 lakhs annually, and if anything like accident happens or anything, then you can claim 10 lakh annually, right? So that's accidental insurance to be very precise. Next comes your medical health checkup as applicable by any big groups. Then gratuity, which is not included in the CTC, but you will surely get it. I don't have any idea about how many years gratuity it is. Basically, it should be of 3 years, I guess. I'm not sure about it. Sorry. Mobile expenses. Then every month you will get your reimbursement of your mobile expenses, which includes your phone calls, internet, etc. Then comes variable performance allowance, right? So they haven't included it in the CTC, right? That's a very good part of this company, and they are very good, transparent about this, right? So variable performance allowance is 50K per year. So if you will get few ratings from a manager, right? So suppose if you get 8 out of 10 rating from a manager, I'm not sure what would be the scale of rating, but I'm taking an example, then you will get 40K at the end of the year. So this is the thing which you need to keep in your mind for this variable performance allowance, right? Next comes location or transport allowance. So basically for transport allowance, they have caps, right? So even if you are from, like, if you are serving at Gurgaon head office, right, and if your home is in Noida or Faridabad, then they'll send you in cabs, right? They have cabs, and you will get cab facility, pick and drop, not at your home but nearest location. Like if you are from Noida, then they'll drop you at some botanical garden or somewhere, like in Noida only, basically, or Sector 8 in Noida, right? Then comes group life insurance. This I think I have already told you. And then comes puja and ceremony gifts. So basically, for this they have basically their Founders Day or their Hyundai Mobis Day. I am not sure. And your then New Year Day, New Year, basically Diwali. So on these occasions you will get vouchers, vouchers and cash, basically cash, I mean in account, some amount in your bank, right? So you will get cash of about, I guess, 30K, right? And vouchers of, I guess, 10K on Diwali. And all these, I mean, on these big festivals, on puja and on these occasions, right? So this was about the compensation details, and I must say that they are providing very good compensations. And probably this is a very good company to work at. They have very good office, I mean, like, very advanced office, I must say, in Cyber City. And very good compensation, pretty much decent compensation details they are providing for mechanical engineers. So this was from Hyundai Mobis, and trust me, this is a very good company and you must apply for this. And if you get selected, you just let me know on my mobile number, 7557281 780, right? And in case you have any queries, or you need to ask anything, then you can WhatsApp me on this number, right? So yeah, so this was from today. And if you need further such videos related to job vacancies for freshers, particularly in mechanical engineers, then you can subscribe to this channel and you can like this video. So thank you.